On today's Take 10, I want to talk to you about ministrylaunch.com. Ministrylaunch.com is a powerful outreach of the Independent Christian Churches International. We decided that life was too short to spend it in an office or to spend it in fear of the U.S. government. Since 1973, the Independent Christian Churches International have been helping people to create the ministry provided by their passion. We have this passion, this calling, this desire to do something. Maybe it's not a church. Maybe it's not a missionary evangelist to go to the four ends of the world. Perhaps it's as simple as starting something in your hometown to help the veterans, to take care of autistic children, to move forward in one of the over 1 million different directions that the 501c3 law can actually take you and help you be strong in having a tax-free and the ability to give donation status to people. But it's always a daunting task. So ministrylaunch.com was a place that has a myriad of opportunity. You will find out at ministrylaunch.com that the power to start a nonprofit has never been easier. It's never been in such a position. And I want you to know that becoming incorporated with your state, you can make mistakes. There have been people that have told us, well, we became an incorporated not-for-profit in our state, but that does not give you the dependence and the power that the Internal Revenue Service gives you when they make you an approved 501c3. Now, in reality, there's a lot of argument out there. What do you need? What do you need? What do you need? Do you need? Do you need? When absolutely you need professional covering. Ministerial covering is one thing. To have a pastor, to have a bishop, to have a superintendent. But where does a marketplace minister go? Where does someone go that has a desire to do one of the helps ministry? I can tell you there's not many places. So finding that at ministrylaunch.com, you not only find things in the ministry of the gospel of Jesus Christ, but you find the power to do what is in your heart to do. If you just go out and form a corporation, there's a lot of people that can help you do that. But when they help you, if the right boxes aren't ticked, checked, worked, understood, pretty soon you'll be in just as big a mess as the next guy. We make that happen for you in a very easy way. We'll show you how to open a nonprofit bank account. That in itself, until you've done it with the proper paperwork, can be such an experience. It's a big deal when you have the paperwork. It's a problem when you walk into a bank and want to open a nonprofit bank account. Immediately eyes are raised, the book comes out, and they begin to go down through their qualifications for you. We've solved all that in ministrylaunch.com. And when you are a member of ministrylaunch.com and a member of the Independent Christian Churches International, you are automatically set to see the banker. We hear all the time, wow, we've never seen such a presentation of this. This is everything I need. Yes, I'm ready to go. It's far different from just strolling in, even with paperwork from a major denomination. If it's not line upon line, precept upon precept, if it's not in order like that banker wants to see it, you will soon find yourself that you will be there. Then you will have clergy protected bylaws customized to what you need. Not some cookie cutter that Uncle John gave you and they've been in the ministry a long time, or they've had a 501c3 and they've been doing a nursing home, or they've been doing a service that takes care of children, or they've been this or that or the other. Got a daycare, and they have these bylaws you can borrow. That is a very, very risky business. So we find you to where you have your dreams, your hopes, all tied up in somebody else's ideas. So by getting a customized set of bylaws, you know where you stand when you need legal guidance. Then there's the fact of establishing and protecting your board. Who's going to help you to run it? All of the laws of the United States in every state requires that you have directors, a board of directors. Now you can say that word 5 or 6 different ways, but there will be a board that manages all of your business for a nonprofit. MinistryLaunch.com helps you do that correctly. Tells you who you can be, who you can have on the board. We have a very long relationship, standing since 1973 with the Internal Revenue Service. And so we have had our bumps and scrapes along the way and our questions and our knowledges. So we now know what you need to establish a proper board and the things that you need to keep to make sure that you are there. You can get the 501c3 status relatively quickly. There are some states that are slower than the others. The only thing slowing you down right now from becoming a 501c3 subordinate corporation underneath the MinistryLaunch.com website, which is powered by the Independent Christian Churches International, which is a covering ability or covering age, or is an organization that is able to have subordinate organizations underneath it. You could call it an umbrella, you could call it this, that, the other, but we are able to be a denomination without walls. And that gives you strength because you can go and do as you feel that you need to do your labors and your calling. The interesting thing that I find is that many people don't know where to start, what to do, and then they find out that the average 501c3 church, to have the same qualifications that we give you and the same abilities that we give you, will take up to 2 years, and that's defined by the website. So somebody tells me, well, I got mine within 3 months. Yes, and if you had about an hour and a half, I could tell you exactly what they got. They will not be happy with what they have for very long once they begin to go through it. The interesting thing is we can show you how that if you are a qualified church operation, you will not file anything with the federal government, such as a 990 form. If you are not qualified as a church, then you must file 990s. But being a church is not a daunting task. Many of you already have Bible studies, you have prayer meetings, you hold yourself out to allow anyone to come to those things. There are many ways to qualify. You marry, you bury, you have sacerdotal functions, you have this, you have that. Let's not say quickly before you're through that you're not operating as a church. You may be able to take our test in MinistryLaunch.com and find out that indeed you do qualify as a church. If you don't qualify, it's also easy to find a wonderful CPA or a wonderful accountant or a wonderful tax preparer who can help you file what you need to file every year, and we help you with that. Becoming ordained. MinistryLaunch.com will help you become ordained. Now, if you've been ordained through other bodies that were God-fearing, if you can sign our statement of faith and answer our simple question and give our resume, if you don't have schooling and are willing to go into schooling with Community Bible Institute, which is part of MinistryLaunch.com, you will be fully ordained, and you will find that your ordination will be certified with the Internal Revenue Service. All of that's available to you on MinistryLaunch.com. I have not even scratched the surface of interactive parts of ministrylaunch.com. In the back, there's a whole back office for you where you can store and keep all of your files for ministry. Study the Bible even. Go to our Bible Institute. You can do so much in your own private office in ministrylaunch.com. Go check us out. Go be a part of that. Know that. And on this Take 10 day, remember, faith is the fuel that generates hope. If you have faith in a process, it'll bring you strength. And I want to bring you faith today that ministrylaunch.com can answer a whole lot of questions for you. God bless you. We'll see you next time on Take 10.